Welcome to another episode of Daily Jim. 2 ways to make your employees feel irrelevant. That's right, irrelevant. The other day I was talking with a manager who was describing, I think, an everyday occurrence. It's probably something that has happened to you as well, but if you're a manager, it might be something that you have caused to somebody else. What exactly am I talking about? The manager was describing a situation in which he had to pitch something to a client. In order to make the pitch, he gave a part of the work to the team because he couldn't really do everything by himself. And sure enough, the team did the work, gave the deliverables to the manager, who then went to the client only using half of what they actually produced. If you listen to this story, you probably think there's nothing wrong with this. It's the manager's decision to decide what to use and what not to use. The point here is that imagine you're part of the team and you find out that not everything was being used, but you didn't really get any explanation or a period to prove yourself again, to make a revision, to improve yourself, to get that feedback. How would you feel? What do you think the mental or psychological state of that team would be if you're a member in that team? Imagine now that everything did go better. The manager would explain to the team why he or she didn't use parts of the information, or even better, he came to them 1 or 2 days earlier, explained to them what he didn't really like about some of the work, gave them a chance to improve, make a revision, and he would have even more value to showcase to the client. Everybody would be much happier in that situation. So sure enough, even though there was no harm done, but it doesn't mean that it's actually the best way to get things done. Then what's the other way to make your team feel irrelevant? Again, I'm talking with this same manager, and recently from the top level, they decided to cancel a certain project that a part of their team was working on. Everybody in the company already knew that this project wasn't really bringing in much revenue or earnings. So everybody was feeling that a lot of the resources were being reallocated to another project. Again, pretty normal business, right? In order to survive, in order to grow, we need to allocate the resources to the things that bring the most benefits and value to customers. But again, imagine you're part of the team that's working on this project that all of a sudden realizes that fewer and fewer people are paying attention to them, spending time with them, that they're getting less attention from their managers. But you don't really hear why. Sure enough, you can realize it and you can understand that this is just the way business goes. But if you were assigned to this team, you've been giving it your all, you've really tried really hard, and it might not even be an issue of the effort that the team put in, it's simply a product market fit or a service market fit. But you don't get any kind of explanation, and slowly but surely everything you're doing is just being casted aside. It doesn't really make you feel very good. So again, a simple fix of management telling the team that this is a new direction they're heading in. These are the reasons why. This is what we will still be able to do for you, what we expect from you. And these are the chances by continuing to work on this, these are the chances that we can provide you. And who knows, it might even bring a turnaround. But at least you've managed to keep the motivation up. So as you can see, being a manager is not so easy, but being the person below the manager is also not very easy. Managing these emotions and psychological or mental state of people is probably the most important thing that you have to do as a manager. So you better keep an eye on that and not just think about the bottom line or the results. That's all I have to say for today. If you want to see more videos or listen to more episodes like this that talk about empowering you to become more efficient and effective and productive, then be sure to subscribe or follow me. And as always, I'll be back with another episode tomorrow. I wish you a nice day today.